Live from Bannock and Ian's apartment somewhere in Columbia. We got the Chop House. My first time doing the introduction. Let's hop right into it, guys.
It's really just Sesame Street.
Yeah, Ernie, Bert. That's pretty much it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's really
Very hard to see and speak in these.
I don't like
It's a
this.
large mask. Are we taking these off already?
How far along we want to go with these on?
Not very far. We gotta talk giveaway stuff.
Okay, I feel like it's easier to tell the people that didn't get a shirt and the mask.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they can't see the pain
do
in
you
my
want
eyes.
to break the news?
Yeah. Okay. So we had unfortunately, and fortunately, I guess, six people that were involved, but I only had 4 shirts. So Dixie and Kiki, congratulations, you were 2 of them. They're actually here in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
We did do a random number generator. They were here, so nobody got cheated
It was
out.
completely fair.
Yeah. And, Logan, with this very passionate comment last week.
YouTube took it down, but we remember.
Yeah, he said.
You will get one.
Yeah, he said he would hurt himself if he didn't get a Chop House shirt. So glad that we got that out of the way. And Matthew Bukalu, all the way in Gainesville, Florida.
But big fan. We'll find a way.
Yeah, Books, we'll find a way for you. But without further ado, I don't want to wear that anymore.
Okay.
Unfortunate loss last week for Mizzou. It's weird to get adjusted back to the light, but
Yeah.
unfortunate loss last week. I think it was definitely winnable.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how deep into it we want to get, but winnable. Bo did not play his best game.
I don't think we need to get into it too much, but there's positives, obviously. Only losing by 3.
To a
playing,
team, to a team
not bad, but making a lot of mistakes.
you lost by
They're still
34
that close.
last year, so losing by 3 is a big improvement.
I'm not mad about that game at all.
No, but this week another Alabama team, Auburn. Definitely not as good as Alabama, but a solid team nonetheless. An SEC school. Jackson Arnold is, I guess, still somewhat talented. I would say still a D1 quarterback.
I say so. He hasn't thrown an interception this season. He's done a lot better job of taking care of the ball, which was his main problem last year at OU.
Yeah, I mean, it was a weird transfer. I'm surprised that, honestly, OU didn't stick with Hawkins. He started some games as a true freshman, but that's neither here or there. This is Mizzou Auburn.
I think they're doing fine with what's here.
Yeah. So they're at Jordan Hare, which I think definitely does add some
It's the first road test of the season.
Yeah, they had a nice little staycation through the first 7 weeks. They did not move.
No road miles.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. I truthfully think that it can be an advantage and a disadvantage. Yes, if you win all your home games, great. You have a strong record coming out. And they do, 5-1.
Yeah.
But now you're going on the road for all of your SEC schedule, and no place in the SEC is easy to play.
Yeah, especially with how good Auburn's defense is this year. And they are on a 3-game losing streak, but that's to 3 top 15 teams in the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
2 of which they really could have won. So this is not like a bad football team, and it shouldn't be looked over.
Yeah, I agree. And I guess we'll see how this week goes. I do have Mizzou winning. I do think that they're just a better top-to-bottom football team. I don't know how well Auburn's offense is. I just don't know how good they are, truthfully.
Yeah, I mean, they run through the rushing game. Like, Arnold has done his job, but they are primarily a rushing offense. I really just want to see Bo
Play better.
play more consistently. Don't give away the ball.
Yeah, that would
He doesn't
help.
have to make a bunch of these deep shots or anything. Get Coleman involved again. I don't think he was utilized.
Marquise
really
especially.
at all.
You could tell Marquise and Bo got something going on because Marquise
there was
does
multiple
not
plays.
look happy at all. And that's a guy you want to keep happy. I mean, he made a lot of really good catches last week despite his underutilization. He was open a lot. Good routes. There were a lot of times. Bama didn't play a high safety a lot, and I felt like that's where you got to take the top off. You just got to take a shot. You got to give yourself a chance.
Well, I mean, in both of Bo's interceptions were on the same exact play design.
Yeah.
So he's got to get better at reading those.
Yeah, but like I've talked about, I think he's still a freshman in a way, and that he's never really started meaningful football games before. So this is kind of his first experience. I don't know if he'll declare. Maybe he will. I doubt it at this point. He hasn't played spectacular to this point, but I hear next year Matt Zollers is making it tough if there would be a quarterback competition.
Yeah.
So,
But I think this game, as though Auburn's unranked and all that, but I think it could be a very pivotal game.
It's a trap
for
game.
Bo.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a game that I think they need to gain momentum. So, but without further ado, efficiency is key. We're trying to hone on that.
Always.
So, we're going to go to Pick'ems. This week, and Vanek, you can kick us off.
To lead us off, we got Tulsa at Eastern Carolina.
Now with Kiki in the audience, an Oklahoman native. I think. Are you an Oklahoman? Is that okay?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes from Tulsa too.
Yeah. So
Wow.
close.
She has deep ties to this game.
I mean, let me tell you, she's living and dying with the. Are they the Oilers?
I couldn't tell.
They're the
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She knows ball.
I know ball. Come on.
Okay.
Boo.
Well, who are
that's
you
hockey.
going with?
Because Kiki's here, I'm gonna go with Tulsa, even though
Okay, well, I feel like you're always on the wrong end of these
You're
these
not.
rough games.
Yeah.
So I'll go with East Carolina, even though looking at it from a glance, Eastern Carolina is favored by a great margin.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually doing you a solid in any way.
No.
Yeah.
Tickets are as low as $9. So hopefully it's a sellout in where are they? Greenville.
I think it's
Greenville.
probably not a sellout if tickets are going for $9.
Well, ESPN's there.
Ben,
so-
do you have a question?
Yeah, just comment. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Tulsa not the Oilers. They're the Golden Hurricanes.
The hockey team is Oilers.
You were thinking of hockey.
I was just I'm a
Yeah,
big hockey
obviously,
guy.
yeah,
Yeah, the
you're a
Hawks
hockey-
won
a
8-3
hockey
last
head.
night. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways.
The Golden Hurricanes, great name.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of that, I think Hurricanes beat Pirates. So
Well, I'm on the other end. Pirates
Okay.
win.
yes, bank.
All right. Up next, we got 7 Texas Tech Red Raiders. Big 12 matchup taking on Arizona State Sun Devils.
Where are they?
They're in Arizona.
Mm.
I believe Flagstaff, right?
I think just because Texas Tech is a really good football team this year. I mean, Arizona State is still a solid team. I think it'll be a close-ish game, but I just think Texas Tech has just been really good this year, and I think it's hard to pick against them this game. So I'm gonna go Texas Tech
I mean, undefeated. Really starting with that game against Utah where they blew them out.
in Utah.
Their only ranked game this season, but since then they've beaten Houston and Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
They've blown out both of them.
Yep.
So it's hard for me to take Arizona State over them this week. So I'll also go with Texas Tech.
All right. Up next, we got a Big 10 matchup. 25th ranked Nebraska going on to take the Golden Gophers, of Minnesota.
Go ahead, Omaha. What's
Although I am from Nebraska, I'm not a fan of them at all. But I do have to say they will win this football game. I think they deserve to be ranked. While the defense is not very good in my eyes, the offense has been very fun with Raiola, with Emmett Johnson in the backfield. I think they get it done.
So, before I give my pick, I just have a question for you. Who's over there? Why do you keep looking over there? Ain't nobody over there.
Back it
Did I
up.
look over there?
Yes.
My fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will take the Cornhuskers as well. I did ride the corn with you once, and it went against me. But I will.
You want to ride again?
Yeah, I'm gonna ride the corn with you
Okay.
once again. Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Dixie and Kiki are reacting like we don't say this every episode. Like, come on.
Like, this is common
Yeah,
slang.
Yeah. No, you're not really watching the episodes if this is surprising to you. Yes.
Up next, we got Louisville taking on second ranked Miami.
I think this is just a pretty easy one. I don't think we need to.
I was just about to say, don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Go with the Canes.
Yep, definitely.
All right. Next, this is a little more fun. Got 12th ranked Georgia Tech taking on the Blue Devils.
Are they at Duke?
Yep, still be in Durham.
Yeah, that doesn't change my opinion very much. I think Georgia Tech, I'm a big fan of their car thing. I said that at the start of the year. I know they're not going to do it, but the Yellow Jackets, they are still undefeated. I'm not saying, I haven't paid attention to them too heavily, but if they're 12th in the country, clearly that means that they still should be, I mean, they're at least all right if they're 12th at this point. Though, Duke is favored.
Which doesn't make much sense to me, looking like they haven't played competition, and when they played Illinois back in the early weeks, they got blown out. So I don't see why this game's favored. I may not know something. Maybe there's an injury on the other side I just don't know of.
Yeah.
But I will also go with Georgia Tech.
All right. We got an SEC matchup. 10th ranked LSU going to Nashville to take on 17th ranked Vanderbilt.
The same old Vandy, I'll tell you that. I think it's going to be a tough game. I mean, Vandy went into Tuscaloosa and played Bama real tough. I don't think they've lost at home this year yet. So I don't know who's favored in this one, but I guess to my knowledge, Vandy's favored. I guess I'm a ride with the Commodores this week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say LSU has not lived up to expectations this season. Yes, they are number 10, but I feel like they could easily be a 2 to 3 loss team at the same time. With that said, I think LSU's defense is just that good. Their pass rush is that good. and I don't think Vandy's O-line will hold up. So I'll take LSU.
We got the 20th ranked Trojans of USC going to Indiana, take on Notre Dame, 13th ranked.
It's a rivalry game. It should be fun, I think. I don't know why it's a rivalry game. You know why? This is like a thing, though.
I don't know much rivalries outside of Mizzou, Kansas, if I'm being honest with you.
That's not good. You should be fired.
I know Red River.
Notre Dame is favored by 9.5. I think I'll have to take Notre Dame here. I think them being in South Bend definitely plays to their favor in a rivalry game. Yeah, that's really all I got.
I'll go with them too. They haven't won against a ranked opponent this season, but they're hot. Coming off 4 straight wins. And CJ Carr has come on really strong during that stretch. In my opinion, the best freshman quarterback in the nation.
Yeah, and my Abas look real good. So
I think
it'll be
a
close.
game.
Yeah, I think it'll be close.
I looked up a little bit about the origin story of the Notre Dame USC rivalry. It looks like, get this, the Notre Dame coach's wife wanted a trip to sunny California, and so they ended up taking a road game to California, and they were both just really good around that time and were competing for titles. But yeah, that's what it says. It says the conversation between wives is the most famous anecdote between the rivalry's creation.
That's interesting.
So the wives are the hoes.
What?
I think we can move to the next
How
game.
did we get? Okay, so we got a battle out west here. 23 ranked Utah taking on 15th ranked BYU in Provo.
In-state rivalry.
Yep.
BYU kind of had a scare last week against Arizona, I'll say. You know, they're up there in the rankings, but they haven't played a ranked team yet. They've got a really good rushing attack, and that's been the main fault of Utah's defense. So I'll go with BYU.
Okay. Well, I said at the beginning of the year, I feel like it's been very well noted that Utah, that's not a word.
Well noted.
Well noted. Put that on the shirt. It's what I said at the start of the year, that Utah is they're gonna pop out at like 8-1 in week 9, and everybody's gonna be like, where did they come from? And I'm just gonna be like, they've been good the whole time. So I'm gonna ride with Utah. I think, was it last year when Utah got the game took from them because of a ref? It was like a holding call. It was last year, 2 years ago. It was like a really big deal. I think Utah's gonna want this win. So I'm gonna go with the Utes. Also, shout out to my Mormons.
Okay.
Do you know anyone?
No, not a single Mormon. Yeah. Because you're right there.
Why are you looking off there, man?
Because there's somebody there. At least I'm looking at somebody.
I was not looking anywhere. All right.
Okay. Moving on, we got 5th ranked Old Miss in an SEC matchup taking on 9th ranked Georgia. This is a joint game of the week here.
Double game of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll let you take this one, didn't I?
We're starting with Georgia, Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with Georgia.
Of course you are.
It's at Georgia. I think that makes a big difference. Georgia's a good football team. I feel like Ole Miss is just due for a loss. They barely beat Washington State last week, and that's really all the reason I need to take Georgia.
Hody toady. That's my reason.
Hody toady.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Hotty toddy.
Same shit, different toilets.
All right, and then for part 2 of the game of the week, we got
Hody toady.
the 11th
I'll let you
ranked
take this one.
the 11th ranked Volunteers going down to Alabama, take on the 6th ranked Crimson Tide.
Well, as I believe it, my good friend Roll Tide Willie once said, "Blitz, Bama, Blitz." So we're gonna go with Bama this week. I think it's just Tennessee hasn't won in Tuscaloosa since 2003. So
you're saying they're due.
That's what you're saying. I'm saying I think the trend continues, and Bama puts on a good performance to show why they're still a top team in the country.
Well, since I kind of have to pick the Vols here, yes, the odds are stacked against them.
Give them a fired up speech to the camera.
I can't do that. I'm not that type of guy. I think you can look at the tape against Mizzou last week, and you can get motivated. You can get some hope that, Mizzou played
You're just
not that bad.
You're just not firing me up at all.
I don't care.
If I'm Tennessee, I'm losing this game because of you.
Because, you think they're watching this?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Vols.
All right. Okay, so moving on to NFL. Starting here in about an hour, roughly an hour. We got the Steelers Bengals on Thursday Night Football.
This one's pretty simple, I feel like. Yes?
The Bengals. No, yeah. I'm going to go with the Steelers.
Yeah. This is Pittsburgh.
Joe Flacco does not move me.
All right, we got Rams Jags.
Jags.
Starting us off Sunday morning.
In London.
Yep.
Jags are London's team.
I made a note about that.
Yeah,
they
they're-
played 10 games at Wembley.
Because their owner's from London.
Yeah, hey, they know the environment, and I feel like that might play a difference. They do.
Yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with anything, but...
Yes, it does.
Okay. I'll take the Rams this week. I'll take the Rams.
The Rams been running that time difference.
Yeah.
They're used to it. I'm with Colin on that. Okay, Eagles Vikings.
Eagles, Vikings. Well, it's gone against me, but I think they'll come back. Fly, Eagles, fly this week. Yeah, and I think Wentz just has not played well enough to make me believe that Minnesota is going to continue to find success.
Yeah, the Eagles are not a bad football team, even though they've just lost 2 straight. Honestly, the 1.5 spread, I feel like that's too small. Like, I feel like they're going to dominate.
1.5 is a lot. Yeah, I agree.
All right, Pats Titans.
Pats, Titans. It's a revenge game for Vrabel, so I'm gonna go with New England.
With that said, I don't think it's that hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go with New England.
Yeah.
All right, Panthers Jets. Ugh.
I'll keep riding with Bryce.
You
Let's go with
went
Panthers.
against him last week.
But he brought me back in. That's what he does with me. It's just back and forth. And we're
Sounds
gonna.
toxic.
Yeah, well, if he lets me down this week, I'm gonna stay true to him, and I'm gonna keep riding for him.
Yeah. The Jets are really bad. They have, I think Glenn gets fired at this rate, like before the end of the season. They seem so ill prepared every week, and I'm talking too much about the Jets. So I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm gonna take the Jets. The Jets will win this week.
I think they could. Honestly.
Okay, little 1-5 matchup here. Dolphins at Cleveland to take on the Browns.
This just seems like a good game. I mean, tell me right. I mean, this gets you fired up. This turns your season around right here. You're 1-5 each side.
I really don't know about this game, man. It's just not fun at all.
No.
I'll just go with the team that has a better defense. I'll go with Cleveland.
Yeah, I'll take that too. To your point though, I think that if Gabriel does play bad at another week,
Yeah.
I think we could be seeing Shador.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah.
All right, Saints versus the Chicago Bears.
I think it's just the Bears, baby. Go Bears.
Go Bears, baby.
Go Bears, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, go Bears.
All right,
Good choice.
little AFC West matchup here. Raiders Chiefs.
The Raiders playing.
I'll keep it pretty short too. Raiders aren't a good football team. We get Rasheed Rice back.
Based on Kansas City's obnoxious amount of home games, I think that Kansas City, I'll pick them for the first time all year, and we're going to ride with KC this week. Yeah. I also don't want to get jumped by Bannock in the parking lot for picking the Raiders. So,
All right, Colts Chargers.
I think this is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
Though the Chargers have not looked great, I feel like Herbert has kind of regressed back into those games I talked about earlier in the year, how he'll throw for 300 yards, would be for like 1 touchdown. I think the Chargers, I don't know Khalil Mack's status. I know he's supposed to be coming back at some point, but I'll take the Chargers this week.
I think this will be a close game, and because of that, I will just go on the other side of you. I'll go with the Colts. Chargers didn't look great last week against Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give me the Colts.
Giants in Denver at Mile High to take on the Broncos.
You can go. Sorry.
While the Giants have looked like a much improved football team, I think at their peak, Denver is one of the most well-rounded teams in football, and it's in Denver, so that helps with that pick.
I think. Yeah, I'll take Denver too. Yeah. Guys, Dixie is now leaving the live audience, but she has an exam tonight, so can we get some good luck Dixies in the chat?
In the chat.
Yeah. In the chat. Yeah, you can keep going. It's fine.
Yeah. All right.
We gotta get out of here.
Green Bay Packers playing the Cardinals.
Yeah. Arizona's winning this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's no. I just think Arizona Cardinals are a good football team. So.
Do you really?
Yeah, I believe that.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I'm a big Josh Jacobs guy,
No, you're
so let's go with the Green Bay Packers.
He means the Arizona Cardinals as well.
I'm going to go with the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, he doesn't mean that.
All right. Commanders in Dallas take on the Cowboys.
I don't know if McLaurin's playing this week. Last week, truthfully, despite how accurate he was, I don't think Jaden Daniels played all that well, to be completely honest, in terms of throwing the ball. There's a lot of checkdowns. I think the Bears' pressure made a difference. I also just don't know how healthy Washington is, but Dallas' defense is really bad, so I think as long as Jaden Daniels and Bill Krosky-Merritt are healthy, I'm going to take Washington. I just think it's going to be a close game.
I agree with pretty much all that. I don't think the Cowboys are a good football team by any means.
Watch he flips up, man. Because
I do, because I
flip
haven't been able to decide if they're a good football team or not, but I've kind of come around to that with that bad of a defense. You just can't be considered a good football team.
They got to get rid of the flu, man.
So, I'll go with the commies.
Yeah.
All right. Falcons in San Francisco to play the 49ers.
Do we go with the Dirty Birds?
Oh,
I'm not.
Birds.
It's in Santa Clara. Brock Purdy might play. I just don't see a way where the Falcons find a way to win this game.
Let's go Dirty Birds, baby.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's go Dirty Birds.
All right. Up next, Monday Night Football. That was Sunday Night Football. For Monday Night Football, we got a doubleheader. Starting off, Bucks at Detroit to play the Lions.
It's gonna be a good game.
It depends on how healthy Tampa is. Tampa, they're missing their running back. Their wide receivers 1 through 4 are all hurt. So it has the potential to be a good game, but at some point the better team is just going to show itself, and the more healthier team is going to show itself. So I'm going to take Detroit. I think it has the potential to be a good game, but I think also them being in Detroit, it gets rowdy. It's a big game. I'm going to go with the Lions.
Yeah, that's fair to your point about the injuries holding the Bucks back, but with how good Baker's been this season, I don't really care too much. I think it's going to be a good game pretty much no matter what, but I am also going to go with Detroit.
For the later Monday night game, we got the Texans taking on the Seahawks. And that'll be in Seattle.
I'm going to take the Seahawks because looking at the weather here, it says it's going to be 55 and maybe a little rainy. Houston plays indoors mostly, and they also just have not moved me at all, and I just don't know who in their defense is going to guard Jackson Smith and Jigba. So I'm going to take Seattle.
To that, I'm going to say Derek Stingley is going to do a pretty good job of locking him down. He has been great this season. And Stroud, despite 2 bad teams these past 2 weeks, has looked very good against them. I think he's starting to come along. I'll go with the upset. I'll take the Texans.
That's going to come back to bite you, by the way.
All right.
I just like taking upsets. That's just my thing.
Let's move on.
Shut up! Shut up!
Let's move on to the top 5. Top 5 sports movies this week.
Sports movies. Yeah, this time we have a live for the top 5 or a different one, a different perspective, so she can give us who she thinks is better live time. Because Bannock normally sides with me because I bully him.
Indeed.
So, do you want to kick us off with your 5 or you want me to go?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
With my 5, just the statistical analysis is just beautiful in this movie. I'm going to go with Moneyball.
It's a good pick.
Yes.
I still have yet to see it, which I know is bad for how much of a baseball guy I am. Yeah, Bannock's giving me a look. At some point, I do need to see it, but I know that it's a very good film, so I'm not mad at that pick at all.
Thank you.
My 5, I think I said it for childhood movies, it's The Sandlot. I think it's just a classic. There's nostalgia that comes along with it.
For sure.
I think it's a movie for all ages because, but I'm just The Sandlot. It's my 5.
Good choice. Good choices, I thought.
I like it. 2 baseball movies. Okay.
It's a great sport, let me tell you.
You won't see baseball again in mine. But number 4, some people I've heard don't consider it like a sports movie, but I'm going to go with Happy Gilmore. I think, first of all, golf is a sport, and he golfs a lot
Kiki's
in the
laughing
movie.
at you.
Okay?
Kiki is laughing at you.
It's a funny movie.
Okay.
Okay?
Go to your home!
Maybe it's up there for best comedies, just of all time in general.
No!
You don't know Ball.
No,
you don't know
no,
Ball.
no.
It's a classic.
Sure, it could be a classic. I mean, it's
Also, I could have put like 4 different Adam Sandler sports movies in here, but Happy Gilmore is my choice.
My 4 is going to be Mighty Ducks 2. The one where they're in the Olympics. Colin's not seen
I
the
still
Mighty
haven't
Ducks.
seen
Yeah.
it since the last time.
But the second one is the best, arguably, of all of them. And the flying V in the Olympics with the knuckle puck. I mean, there's so many good moments in that one. And I like how they bring out like the old school logos, like the duck and the hockey mask. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Stupid. Yeah, but that's my 4.
Another one that might be up in the air. My 3, Talladega Nights. Some NASCAR.
That's a better comedy than
I don't know
Happy
how
Gilmore, by the
that.
way.
That's why it's number 3.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
It is extremely hilarious.
I
The
agree.
part where he thinks he's on fire on the track.
I think
That's gold.
My favorite part is when they try to get the knife out with another knife, and he's like, "You got to cut around the meat." yeah, that's a good.
Mm-hmm.
My 3, I just saw this recently actually, so it could be some recency bias, but Coach Carter
Yes.
will be my 3. Great film. Really, like. It is kind of funny. He wanted a 2.3 GPA, and that sent the town up into uproar. Like, I used to be grounded for having a C. Like, I don't understand what town he was in and what, but it's based on a true story, and what he did for those kids really, it is impactful, and I think it's just a very good film. It's a good film.
Well, with that said, my 2 is Coach Carter. I'm so proud of you that you watched that movie finally.
Thank you.
Such a good film. So
It is a great
inspiring.
film. It is.
Makes you want to just be better.
Makes me want to play, like, Timo Cruz. It's not Tito, by the way. It's like T-Boo or something like that.
And I love how in those movies they always do like the "Where Are They Now" at the end of them.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. My 2 is gonna be Remember the Titans.
Damn.
It's a really, really good movie. I would put it at 1, but then I remembered what my favorite movie of all time is, and that technically is a sports movie, so it has to be 1. But Remember the Titans is another just really inspiring movie. My favorite part is definitely the left side, strong side in practice when they finally start to gel. Gives me goosebumps every time, and I'm glad that they won the state championship for, I can't remember who it was. It's not Bronco. Is it Bronco? Camel and somebody else, but yeah.
I should know that because it is also my number 1 sports movie of all time.
Yeah.
Honestly, haven't seen it in a long time.
It's been a while.
But it's undisputed for me as my number 1. My favorite, probably the Ain't No Mountain High Enough locker room scene. That's fired up. And then Sunshine, when he gets subbed into the game, I like that.
Yeah, I like when he moves PD to linebacker, make him still feel appreciated instead of running back. Yeah, it's good stuff. My number 1, Colin, you like to make fun of the title. Did you like to say my number 1 since you know?
Creed!
Yeah, it's Creed. It's my favorite movie of all time. It's a boxing movie. It's the best of all the Rockies and Creeds. He thinks Rocky 4 is the best, and he's just
the best of all time.
Stupid. We can talk about
They
that
killed
later.
Apollo, and then he got his get back on Drago.
The first Rocky is the best Rocky, and that's just what it is. Okay. Anyways.
Whatever.
Creed is a favorite movie. It has everything you can want. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of passion. They go with a different storyline with Rocky being sick and him winning for Rocky at the end. And, even though he didn't win the fight, that final round gives me goosebumps every time because, his mom gets up with him when he knocks him out. It's beautiful for me. I have cried watching that movie, so it's my number 1. It's my number 1. Yeah.
Okay, we get it.
Undisputed.
Those were really good top 5s. I've seen all of those except
Creed,
and I've seen Mighty Ducks 1. I've never seen Mighty Ducks 2.
Really?
How have you not? That's the better one.
So who has the better list then?
Unfortunately, I have to go with Colin here.
Why is that unfortunate? You see how I said unfortunately? He didn't want to pick you.
Because I've always I have always been picking you. But Sandlot's a really good choice, but I haven't seen Mighty Ducks 2. And
Creed, that makes sense.
honestly, Happy Gilmore and Talladega
You've seen
Nights
Creed,
are
right?
such good
Creed.
picks.
I
They
don't
count
think
as
I've
count as sports movies.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Those are really good picks. And Moneyball is really good.
Kiki, do you have anything to weigh in on?
I haven't watched a whole lot of sports movies, to be honest. I do want to say that most of the time whenever we watch this, we agree with Colin's list more. But because Tristan has the Sandlot on it, I feel I have to go with Tristan.
Really?
You were so confident she was going to pick you, too.
I mean, she gave me a compliment sandwich.
Thank you. Thank you.
You needed your flowers.
Thank you. I appreciate
a
that
lot.
for the most.
I feel like typically it's Colin gets really mad when Bennick agrees with me, but I guess I'll
Most of the time, Tristan just has a better list.
Thank you.
That's just.
Thank you.
According to you.
This week though, yours list. Was
Thank
better.
you.
Yeah, I'll have to watch Creed with you. I'm telling you, it's a great film.
And I need to rewatch. I haven't watched Coach Carter since I was 10, so I need to rewatch it.
We should all just watch Remember the Titans.
And I haven't watched
It's the
Remember the Titans since I was about that
left
same
You need
age,
to watch
so-
Moneyball.
Strong side. But to To move on real fast, only 4 teams left. MLB rundown. I think last time we spoke, the Cubs and Brewers were about to play in Game 5. The Cubs lost 3-1. Very frustrating loss, to say the least. But Brewers and Dodgers are playing at the moment. I believe they were tied 1-1. They're still tied 1-1. And the Dodgers are up 2-0 in the series. I think the series is already done. I think them losing 2 games in Milwaukee, unless they sweep LA or take 2 in LA, I just see no way that the Brewers win the series. As the Dodgers, they're built for October. So I'm going to take the Dodgers in that one, unfortunately. The Mariners are up 2-1. They got blown out last night. Our Mariners.
Our Mariners.
Julio has picked up the bat a little bit. He's starting to swing a lot better. And I think that'll ultimately help them at the end of the day.
I think it was bound to happen, Toronto to have a game like that.
Yeah, I mean...
Because the bullpen had been playing amazing for Seattle that whole Game 1, Game 2.
Yeah.
So
they were
I
due.
was kind of expecting it. Yeah, we love to say that.
Well, baseball is really a game where they are due because you see people so much, especially in the playoffs. You see the same guys. So at some point, you're going to break through.
Yeah.
So I think the series is still Seattle's to lose. They're up 2-1. They play at home again tonight. They have Castillo going for them. This is as of Thursday. So whenever this comes out, we'll see what happens. But I think them playing back-to-back in Seattle, I already know it's rowdy. Like, it was 12-4, and the Mariners had back-to-back homers, and they were loud. So at some point, that weighs on you. But I think the Blue Jays are a good team. I'd say the Mariners win that 1-6. I think they win it in Toronto. So I think they take one more in Seattle, and then they'll win in Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully the World Series looks Seattle and LA, and hopefully Seattle can. It's a David versus Goliath.
No one wants LA to win,
except for Sophie.
Yeah, I guess.
The LA Dodgers fan.
Yeah, she's from LA.
From California.
Okay.
Yeah, she's from Mexico.
That is awful. We are leaving that in.
I'm the editor.
Oh my gosh, you horrible man.
All right, well.
What's next, Bennick?
Moving on, we got Dogs of the Week.
Okay.
Is that next? That's not what's on
Doesn't really matter.
That's
though.
not what's on my outline.
We can circle back.
Okay,
So Dog of the Week.
Dog of the Week already?
Yeah. Do you want to go first?
Can I put like 2 Dogs of the Week, or do I have to pick one?
If you're quick, if you're efficient.
Darnell Wright, Jake Moody.
I didn't even hear that really. What'd you say?
Darnell Wright and Jake Moody.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Darnell Wright allowed no pressures, and you could see in the game the difference that he made being back. A lot of holes for DeAndre Swift. First 100-yard rushing game of the season. He got 108, and he had like 70-something receiving yards. Jake Moody, first game off the practice squad, 4 or 5, make the game-winning kick. He missed one or he got one blocked, but it probably wouldn't have gone in any way. We're
So
talking about it.
Yeah.
But to come in like that into a pressure situation when you got cut for being inconsistent, those are my 2.
Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
My Dog of the Week, D. Alford, cornerback for the Falcons in their win over the Bills. He had 6 tackles, an interception, a sack, and 3 passes defended. He's had 5 pass deflections all year, and he had 3 in that game alone. He's a 4th-year dude.
Passes
and
defended or deflected?
Deflected, my bad. But 1 sack, 1 interception. Obviously good stats for just... It's not like he's their CB1 or anything. He's been a rotational corner this year. We were looking at it in the Shack, and he went to Tusculum University.
Yeah.
It's like a university of like 1,000 is their undergraduate class. So I thought that was
a D2 school in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So
he made it out. Obviously.
You don't want to give it to Jorge Polanco?
No. Nice 3-run homer in game 2. I'll give him that.
He also walked it off for the game that was supposed to never end, but that's fine.
That was a while ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Bennick, what's next on your outline?
Well, I don't.
Do you
Next
have?
up should be Lock, Stock.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah, you
move
got
on to Locks.
A lock, a stock, and a flop?
Yeah, I could.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can do that.
Is that what you want to do?
If it's okay with you.
Okay. That's
Well,
fine.
I need to start writing down the outline when you do.
No,
it.
no,
Because
no.
I
It's
don't
okay.
I don't keep super detailed notes. I just keep.
Golly. Yeah. No, it's-
Like I'm not writing down your Lock, Stocks.
yeah. No. I typically never know, and I figure it out right now. I still don't know.
I
so you can go
prepare.
first.
My lock is Rasheed Rice. The Chiefs have been adamant about when Rasheed is back, he is immediately the wide receiver 1. You will immediately get the bulk of the targets.
I think it takes time to
And
get
I
up
believe that.
I think it takes time to get to game speed, though. So
I don't think so. He's been doing everything but playing in the games. I think he's going to be fine. He doesn't have a problem with speed.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
You get what I did there? The cars.
I do now, yeah. Talladega Nights.
I guess.
Stupid. All right. A lock, huh?
Come on, man.
Let's figure it out here. You know what? Okay. My lock, I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts. I feel like he has not been great in the passing game as of recently. He's playing a defense that loves to blitz, so a lot of man coverage. You have two great guys on either side, and Devontae and AJ. Dallas Goedert is more than serviceable. This might be a week where Saquon breaks out due to the blitz. If he can find a hole, there's nobody to stop him. But I'm going to go with Jalen Hurts. I think he's known to kind of prove haters wrong, and he's a winning quarterback. What can you say? You can hit him as much as you want, but he wins a lot of games. So I'll take Jalen Hurts.
I think the rushing upside always helps him too, so I don't hate that pick.
Thanks, Coach.
For my stock, I'll go with Kenny Gainwell. He's been the primary receiving back for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
This has really been a couple weeks coming, but he's now starting to get more touches in the rushing game as well. So I think he can start to steal just more overall touches from Jalen Warren. Yes, it is.
Racist. I'm going to take stock in Luther Burden this week. He had a good game against Washington. They were talking about how they want to get him more involved, and that Washington game was probably the most productive game he's had since Dallas, and that was a couple weeks ago. Good things happen when you get him the ball. You saw his rack ability again and his ability to make moves. He really is just like, especially if DJ doesn't play this week, he's day-to-day, but I don't think they're going to rush him back against New Orleans.
I think Zacchaeus gets all the touches.
Zacchaeus will get no more touches, and Luther Burden hopefully takes over as a consistent rotational piece because he doesn't
I hope
play a whole
so
lot of
too.
snaps.
We love Luther.
Do we?
We love Luther.
Luther.
Is he friend of the pod?
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I'd say so.
All right.
For my flop, go with JSN. I'm going to go bold this week.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yep. Like I said earlier, Stingley.
Say his last name?
Never mind. Stingley is going to lock him up. Also, I looked at it. Texans defense has held wide receivers to the 5th worst points per game this season. So I will go.
In fantasy?
Yeah, fantasy points. Well, this is a fantasy segment.
Yeah, no, I was going to be like, that doesn't make sense, Colin.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. My flop, we're going to... I mean, I would love to just pick Jordan Love every week, but I can't do that, huh? My flop. I think I had one in my head, and now I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, can I just scroll for a while? My flop, okay, fine. I'll go bold this week, too. I think Baker has his first bad game of the year. I think there's just a lot of injuries in Tampa, and I just don't know if he's going to be able to evenly distribute the ball as much as he wants. I mean, if Sterling Shepard is now your best receiver and he's like 35, I don't think he's that old, but he's not young anymore. So I'll go with Baker as my flop this week, just due to injuries.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
I don't think B-Man was at first.
I don't think Baker's gonna flop this week.
Bannock is in just a manly stance behind the camera.
Yes,
like
absolutely.
one leg up. Perfect view. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Ella, come get your man's before I get him. Yeah. What are we doing? What's on your thing? Because that's it for
Song
you?
of the week.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
No, because we still have other things we got to do here. NBA.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that's
we
why
don't talk NBA.
We completely forgot about this.
Yeah,
stuff,
that's what I was
guys.
saying. Yeah, that's why I was like, why are we listening to him?
NBA award predictions.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. Obviously, it's a little bit different with the health. I know this has nothing to do with the awards. I don't think LeBron's going to be an all-star this year. I mentioned that in the Shaq. He's out until mid-November. I think that's just too much missed time.
Yeah, I don't think he makes it just because of the playtime requirement or whatever.
So I will go. What do you want to do first?
Let's go Coach of the Year first.
Coach of the Year. Knicks were already a good team, so I don't think Mike Brown wins another one. You can go first if you have an answer. I'm thinking.
I got two, kind of. I'll probably have two for most of these if you want to do something similar. Doesn't matter. But I'll go with Jamal Mosley for the Magic.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of been a long time coming, and I feel like he now has like an actual complete roster to be like a top 3 seed in the East.
Mm.
And more often than not, those are the teams that end up getting Coach of the Year nods. So
Did Bickerstaff win last year?
I think he's a yes.
He should have if he didn't.
I think so, but then I'd say Ty Lue as a backup option. I think that's always safe. The Clippers should be really good this year.
You think they're gonna be good even despite their age?
Oh yeah.
That's his name. All right. I'm gonna go with Doug Christie. I think if the Kings are even remotely good, I think the Russell Westbrook pick helps them out a lot. Pick up and re-signing Keegan Murray helps them a lot.
He's out for like the first 2 months of the season.
That's okay.
Okay.
But I think if they can turn around, considering how disappointing they were last year, I think this would be a full season where they have Zach LaVine, who can do things for your team if you let him.
If you let him.
Yeah, Sabonis, he's an anchor. He does everything right. So we'll go with Doug Christie. I guess in the East, I think if the Bulls have a good year, you can give it to Billy Donovan. I know a lot of us hate on him, including myself, quite often. So that's why I'm hoping if I praise him, he'll do better.
Light the beam.
Go Bulls.
Kings.
Yeah, I know that.
The Bulls.
Go Bulls.
Let's go to MIP next. Most improved player. For my top pick, I think this is a pretty popular one. I feel like I'm gonna go with Amen Thompson. He is gonna get a lot of an uptick in production with Fred VanVleet out for the whole entire season, and he was just good last year to begin with. Like he's an all defense guy.
Yep.
And if he just develops his offensive game a little bit more, I don't think there's any way that he's not at least up in contention for that. And then for my secondary pick, I'll go with Andrew Nembhard. I'm a Pacers fan, but also he has all the opportunity in the world to make that jump. I'm not saying it's going to be an all-star jump, but I could see him averaging like 17 and 7 this season.
Okay. I'm going to go... The Bulls fan in me is going to say Matas. I think if he gets actual rotational minutes, we saw the potential that he does have.
I agree. I love to hate on him, but he's a quality player.
If he gets that constant... if he gets the consistent minutes, he'll get more comfortable within the offense and such. And I think they're definitely going to find an increased role for him, especially with Giddey being there. Giddey's a good passer. Matas is very athletic at 6'10". The non-Bulls fan in me, I'll take Asar Thompson. I think despite him being not as good offensively, maybe this is the year that he takes a jump. Maybe this is just the year that he finally shows that he's competent on offense. I mean, we saw Amen is definitely a little bit better offensively, but Asar, I would argue, is probably a better defender. So we'll see.
I'd agree with that. His shot looks like it hurts.
Yes.
But you can't teach athleticism. So
Yeah.
if he can develop any sort of doesn't have to be even the 3-point, just like getting downhill, I think that could be a good pick.
Sorry, I do that every once in a while.
Just to make sure people are paying attention.
Yeah. See, we did have something here about like costumes. So like, I guess I just have a question. Maybe a question.
We're on NBA right now. Okay.
A question for like the whole room, real fast. Like, what was like your favorite costume that you dressed up like as a kid?
We're just
No,
okay.
we'll finish that in a second.
Okay.
Finish that in a second. Bannon, what's the best costume you had growing up?
I was a big Star Wars kid.
Yep.
Real big Star Wars Clone Wars. I was Captain Rex one year, and I thought that was fire.
Okay.
When I was
Oh yeah, you have the Lego helmet in your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so
Kiki?
observant.
I'll go last because I have no idea.
I was never that creative with my costumes
Yeah,
growing
sounds
up,
about right.
so I'll just go with the time I went as Godzilla.
You went with just like a stalk of corn one year.
No, we didn't really do that. That's more rural Nebraska, I think.
Yeah, just corn.
Yeah.
I think my best costume was definitely when I was an inflatable dinosaur, and like I started racing people down the block as an inflatable dinosaur.
It's so basic.
Including Jordan. Jordan was like a big fat blueberry one year. Like he like had like a blue like shiesty, and like he was just a big fat blue fat suit. So
If you couldn't tell by the start of the episode, we're gonna be
Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
Yeah,
this
because
year.
all of our friends basically bullied us into doing it. So
Yeah.
Kiki.
If I get you get to it. Yeah, I'll come back to that.
I was a little zombie cheerleader for a lot of years. I think that's all I can really remember. So.
That's okay. That's okay.
Solid. We did see a smoke and stack costume, which I don't even really know who those people are. But if I watch Sinners by the time Halloween comes around,
Maybe we'll.
that could be an option.
Yeah. We can go back to NBA now. Sorry.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, I apologize.
6 man of the year?
6 man of
You
the
wanna do
year.
that? I'm gonna go with Santi Aldama as my first pick. I'm not sure he could start, but I don't think that happens this year because it's Jaren Jackson Jr. and who else in the front court? I know it's not Edey, but I don't think Aldama's gonna start this year. But he's a guy who averaged like 20 points per game through stretches last season, and that's really all he's expected.
Stretching.
To do.
Remember to stretch.
Good pull.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adama for my first pick, and then I'll go with DeAndre Hunter. There's been rumors that he also might start, but if not, he's a spark plug, so I'll go with him. He was in
Spark
talks
plug or
last year.
microwave?
Same difference? Question mark?
No.
No?
No. I think spark plug's more energy. Microwave is you get hot fast.
Okay, he's a microwave.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll come in for short stretches and he'll hit like 3 threes in a row.
So, like a Vinny Johnson, that's the microwave. You know who
Like
Vinny Johnson is?
No.
Oh my god, come on, man.
I was more thinking like.
Oh, your dad's gonna love me today. Yes.
He probably doesn't know who Vinny Johnson is.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't watch a lot of NBA.
Okay, well, he's gonna know who Vinny Johnson is.
Okay.
Okay. Did you do one from each conference? Is that what you?
No,
they're both in the East.
I just picked 2.
I don't think Duncan Robinson starts. So I'll take Duncan Robinson as one. I think
Okay.
new team. He's back home. He's shown that he could be a prolific 3-point shooter. So I think he can. If Malik Beasley doesn't come back into the NBA, I think he can be that guy for Detroit. I think he's a little bit better off of the dribble than Malik, but Malik is definitely more athletic. Or off the catch. That's what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take Westbrook. I think Westbrook's gonna have a chip on his shoulder. He definitely could have been last year if he wasn't. I don't know if he was 6th man of the year.
No, he wasn't.
Okay, well he definitely could have been last year. I think he definitely has a chip on his shoulder. I don't think he starts. I think he's past that point in his career. He's older. He's a little bit better off. The
I think
bench now.
Monk's starting at the point guard for them.
I mean, those are two athletes, especially
Mhm.
Malik. But hopefully Logan likes me this week too. But yeah,
He didn't like the Russ signing, but I'm sure he likes the Kings' love.
I'm a big DeMar guy.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do rookie of the year. No. I'm just gonna gloss over Cooper Flagg. He's the first pick. I mean,
Noah
There's not
Asenge.
not much analysis I can do there. But for my other one, I'll go with Neat Clifford, Kings guy.
Yeah,
He's gonna get playing time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Clifford, the big red dog. Cooper Flagg. If he's everything that he's supposed to be, like there's just nobody. He can arguably maybe be an all-star this year if he's everything he's supposed to be. But typically rookies won't make the game. So
I don't think with AD, and then D'Angelo Russell's probably gonna take up shots even though he shouldn't be. So I don't think he's probably not an all-star season, but I think a rookie of the year level. I think that's the expectation.
Noah Asenge's not going to get playing time. He's the Bulls rookie. Johnny Furphy already ended his career, so you know.
He's not a rookie. Oh, never mind. You're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, I got nothing else rookie of the year. Truthfully, I just think Cooper Flagg is just the winner.
It's gonna be hard for anyone else to compare.
If he plays to the level that he's capable of, and hopefully no injuries. So
I do like VJ Edgecombe though.
it's a great last name.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
What else do we got? What's the last one?
Probably the MVP.
Depoy.
MVP and Depoy.
We'll finish up with MVP.
Okay.
We'll go Depoy. This one's very easy as well.
If
I'll go
he
with
stays
Wemby.
healthy,
Wemby
yeah.
if he stays healthy, and then secondary, Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Yeah.
I'll go Wemby and Asar. I just like to take the other.
Take the other two in. That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay. MVP. We were talking about this with Killian one day, and he thinks it's Luka's year to win.
I don't
agree
that.
with that.
I don't hate that. If LeBron's gonna be out till mid-November, he really has an opportunity to make. Yeah, it showed last year when LeBron was out, the Lakers actually played better.
What I'm about to say won't make much sense for my actual pick, but I don't think you can give it to a player that just doesn't play defense. And with that said, I will go with Jokic as my first option, even though he also doesn't play defense. I mean, he's always going to be up there for an option. It's just
He should have won last year.
It's just whether or not voter fatigue plays a factor.
He's been
Really?
voted fatigue like years in a row.
Yeah, so obviously that plays a factor. And then I'll just say Cade for funsies. I think Cade could have a big
He's your
year.
dark horse.
Yeah, if the Pistons are like a top 4 seed, he's probably going to average like 26, 6, and 6 no matter what. So I'll go with Cade.
I think I agree with you, Jokic at the 1. I just think he's too valuable of a player. He should have won last year, no matter how much Killian and Thunder fans will tell you otherwise. Because scoring is not all that is a part of basketball. So I like Jokic at the 1. If I were to pick like some other guys for more funsies, I'd pick Paolo. Especially
I like that.
if the Magic are good, they're fully healthy. And
Paolo gets disrespected.
I agree, especially by guys like Killian,
Oh yeah,
who's a casual.
absolutely.
I think Giannis will be, just because of how bad his
He's gonna have to
supporting
put on that
cast is.
backpack this year.
So yeah, so I guess we'll all big men this year. I guess it's Jokic, Giannis,
I
and
feel like
Paolo.
that usually, obviously Shea just won it, but it's
Become a big man.
largely a big man award. Yeah,
because big men have become so evolved.
versatile
Yeah, they're not just
in the post.
guys who rebound anymore. Is it time for
I
song?
think
of
it
the
is
week already?
wrap up time.
Wow. Song of the week. All right. I got a good one this week.
No, you
This
don't.
is a song.
Nobody knows it. That's the problem. Nobody ever knows your
It's a good
songs.
song.
How is it a good
It's
song?
one I've known for a long time, since I was probably around 12 or 11. Ooh Children by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Ooh,
Don't know
children.
that one.
It's fire.
Really?
The children are fire.
The song.
You're such a weird.
But the song is called "Ooh Children." That's
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
that's such a weird sound.
Kiki, what's your song of the week?
Paper Bag by Fiona Apple.
Damn it! Should have been in my feelings.
I've heard of
Kiki,
Fiona
do you
Apple.
love me?
Bro, don't
Are you
even
right?
But I don't know that
Are
song.
you never gonna? Sorry.
Do you want to go or? Yeah, I'll go. I'll go. Space Cowboy by Jamiroquai. You don't know what that one is, do you? You know that one?
I think I've heard of.
Oh,
I think
my
I've
bad.
heard Space Cowboy, but yeah.
It's from, I think it was in the show Cowboy Bebop, if you know what that is.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I
I
know the intro.
I've definitely heard it.
I know
Yeah.
the intro to that one.
Okay. Well, shout out to that. What's yours?
Oh boy, oh boy. You know what? Love by Keisha Cole.
Oh,
Yes!
We were in the car earlier.
Yeah, I was serenading Colin to it. I'm not a great singer, but that is my go-to karaoke song. And because, yeah, I mean, it's a great one. I think second would be Not Like Us.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Love by Keisha Cole would be my song of the week this week.
I like it.
But I think that's everything.
Were we efficient this week?
I think so, because there's gonna be a big old cut at the start. So yeah. So yeah.
Once again, follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok. I
promise. Okay, if you guys give me a suggestion, besides maybe public embarrassment or anything illegal, I'll do it.
For punishments is what he's
Yeah,
saying, not
yeah.
just because.
No, I'll kill somebody.
No, that's illegal. You said.
You just said you wouldn't.
I'll hide the body. God. Yeah.
And I plan on posting more to the TikTok.
Because I finally gave him ideas, so that's part of it too.
Yeah. Just wait. Just wait. That's all I'll say. It might not happen right away, but the TikToks will come.
The what?
If you build it, they will come.
The
Yes.
TikToks are what?
Field of Dreams. Have you seen Field of Dreams?
Have you seen Benchwarmers?
We're gonna go too long.
Okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you guys come back this week because we've been falling on the views. So yeah.
Okay.
But thank you for another episode. Bannock,
Bye.
cut the frickin' recording.